Hey guys, when you see this video, I'm gonna be literally in my extensive, all close to finishing my college by now. I'm gonna talk to you about how to be more feminine. Because apparently I get that question so many times, like, oh my god, your mannerism is so feminine, how do you do it? And I'm like, listen, I've been feminine all my life. I've never changed. I never go like, oh my god, I need to change this because whatever I do is more masculine. No, listen. I'm gonna be honest with you, and this is truthful. Femininity, as physically goes, like mannerisms and all that, uh, it's something you don't learn, sadly, or you can learn it, but sometimes it doesn't look natural because you haven't been doing it all your life. Um, but it can look natural, obviously. Uh, I'm just telling you from my perspective. I grew up with a strict parenting and really like in the 80s state of mind. And obviously, that was not good. I remember I met my best friend. We were holding hands. We were doing things that most guys don't do. We were playing fairy tales, things that normal males don't do. Uh, obviously, I've always been feminine from the beginning, and that was an issue in school. I always got bullied because of that, and I still do. Um, just because I'm trans, that's another thing. But at the time, I was getting bullied because I was too feminine, and yeah, I'm gonna tell you a really, really short story, but to the point. In the UK, we play rugby, right? Like, it's equivalent to American football here. And basically, all guys need to try out for rugby. So I show up, and the coach was like, no, no, you're too fragile and feminine for this team. You have to go and play badminton. And I was happy. I was like, yeah, playing badminton. Listen, I know I'm not built strongly because of my genetics. And yeah, that also comes down to your genetics. Sadly enough, for male to female, genetics plays a um, huge issue on your transition. So basically, what I'm trying to say, no disrespect to anyone, your how you gonna look, it comes down to your parents, your grandparents, and everything else. Sadly for me, I didn't know because I'm adopted, and I was scared because being Hindu and Pakistanis, they normally have a huge amount of facial hair, right? And I was so scared. I was scared. I'm not gonna lie. And eventually, I came to terms when I was like 12. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna grow a beard. Things like that. It turns out puberty just bypassed me, and I was lucky. Something strange that happened to me, and this is just something strange, I can't explain it. At age 10, I was in camp in Spain, right, with some friends. And I spoke to my mom by phone, and she straight up said, who is this guy? Like, is this like a mentor or something? I had the deepest voice in camp. Now, I don't know how I got to this voice. Since then, at age 12, my voice just went higher, and yeah, I'm 5'3". Believe it or not, I am a small person. Everything about me is small. I'm not saying the joke that you all want me to say. But yeah, the other thing is when you're trying to be feminine, if you over try with your mannerism, people will tell that you are acting something out. If it's not normal to you because you were brought up by people that didn't allow you to express yourself. Now, in that case, you can't do much, As I say, personality stays when you transition. People think that you change maybe a little bit it changes. Like I used to love pickles and now I hate pickles. I can't stand them. That's something that changed after taking HRT, but that's minor things. The other minor thing is you may take more care about your appearance than before. That's definitely my case. The other thing is being doing mannerisms as feminine you can as you pass. It just comes down to people understanding the trans community, because I've never getting hate. I got the whole opposite. I literally get people hitting on me in weird places, inappropriately, dick pics, and even more. And that's an issue. Even if you're like, oh my god, you get all the lovely attention. Yes, okay, I get the attention, but at the end of the day, you are more at risk, because they're like, I don't know if I pass. I'm not claiming I pass. I don't claim I'm a cis female, or I pass as a cis female either. I'm just myself, and that's pretty much it. But what I've heard is that, and it has happened to me as well, is that if you're let's say a little bit more attractive, but I'm not attractive, so I don't know what the point this is. People will hit on you thinking you're a cis female, and then they found out you're trans, then you may be in trouble, you know. But if let's say you're not passable enough and people can clock you, at least they know where you stand, and it will leave you alone. That's an advantage, because believe it or not, yes, it's good to be passing, but it's not everything you should focus on. So I focus on is eating well, dietary, exercise, keeping alive, basically. Now, because of my medical condition, I talked about, there's so many videos about it. I'm quite limited on jobs and that. I'm looking for a job that I can work from home, but also I wanna be supportive of everything. So I'm just gonna give you a tip when it comes to mannerism as to come as feminine. Don't exactly try to change the whole personality or mannerisms, because sometimes it just doesn't go your way, or sometimes your body just doesn't know what to do exactly, or oh, this is such a weird thing you're doing right now, and it may not look natural. It's just up to you. But at the end of the day, just I'm telling you now, it doesn't matter about mannerisms, because I met cis females that are more like what we consider tomboys, and they know how to do like, I mean, they do anything that a guy does, you know. And yes, I know society is more like if girls do anything that boys do, that's okay, but if boys do or girls do, then that's not fine. I know that's the society we live in. But what I'm trying to say is like, you don't need to be, you don't need to change for anyone. Like, if you have confidence on yourself, that's you, and there you go. I hope you enjoyed the video. I know I didn't talk about mannerisms, how to be feminine. It's quite honestly more about what happened and what really is. But just to let you know, you're also beautiful watching this video. And share with friends. And please be safe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!